Hello, Scrabble here, and today I'm coming at you with a preview for The Princess Guide, which is a pretty cool brawler. I want to say brawler. It's kind of like a loot brawler sort of game from NIS America. Comes out on March 26th. I've been waiting to do a preview until I can have subjective opinions on the game, because I found the last preview I did to be really hard. So I'm not far enough into the game right now that I really feel like I can make a solid review. So, preview, impressions, that's what we're going to do right now. How many sunrises have I seen over the front lines? The murderous bloodlust, the scorching flames answered the beating drums with an empty blade resonating like clockwork. I don't care about that. If I deliver the killing blow, I'll be famous. Okay, so we start off, here we are, as our princess trainer. And we get a basic tutorial. And this tutorial is great because this is going to tell us about different moves that we can do. So, attack 2, we got YB. We can dash by holding B. There we go. So we have attack 1, attack 2. Whoop. Like, nice and simple. At least we start out nice and simple. Who was the person who fell before you? I averted my mind away from these thoughts. War was won, honor bestowed, yet there was nothing left but a question. Countless soldiers and countless days and never-ending battle. So one of the things that I like, when commander mode is displayed, press A. That lets us take over these obstacles in the stage, right? If the number of commander attacks is high, we can press X, and our soldier is going to do an attack. We can also, like you see our soldier list below our hit points there, we can also do, like, swapping, which makes sense because as we play the game, you see we have one required soldier to make an attack. Perfect. So you claim the relics, you use the relics. That works great. And you see those little bars next to the soldier there that go up? We care about those too. Fighting for someone else's ideals, I exchanged my sword for a brush in hopes of understand, but could never understand. I found the controls while holding R, press B. This gives us special attacks, which are dependent on the weapon that we have equipped. As long as you have X remaining, hold R while in battle mode. Press A. I see that we have 3 attacks. Now we have 2 attacks. We'll gain more as we go. We got super soldier attacks. See, I totally even forgot that I had super soldier attacks. But I have not actually been using them. I mean, like, when I've been playing the game. Just, there are a lot of techniques to use. And they're not always all required either. So, you're totally able to get weapons that are really powerful. Alas, it was futile. There's no point in understanding war. Defeat enemies. Claim relics on the map in order to boost dominance. So you'll see here we have a relic. It's a mana tower. This mana tower recharges both our health and the health of our soldiers while we're in it. There we go, strategy. I have not had much need to change strategy myself. There you go. There we go. Alright, Battle 4 is done. Whew. It's quite simply just a place for one to draw and shed blood. Ah, it's too late. Can't read it. These are the story segments that happen. They are voiced in Japanese, which is fine. The voice actors are good, and I really like the style of these segments. The colors, they really pop. The words pop. These are really enjoyable for me. What's the matter? In the battle earlier, you hesitated. You're usually done in only a few minutes. Looks like you're getting soft. This victory belongs to you. Cheer up. What? Your reason for fighting, you say? Preposterous. If you let thoughts like that get to your head, you're gonna find yourself in an early grave. But as much as it pains me to lose my best soldier, I suppose the world's too big for a hero like you to stick around here. Salute! Effective immediately, you're discharged! Haha, don't look at me like that. I've always known this day had come. You've done enough for your country. You don't owe it another breath. Listen, if you're searching for purpose, heal someone. Teach, learn, pray, and eat with someone. I know. How about you become an instructor? It'll give you something to write about. You wanted to write another book, right? What? I'm sure you'll find inspiration this way. No doubt about it. Pave someone a path to a new tomorrow, then maybe you'll find yours along the way. Go on. Your next sunrise will not be here. And my understanding is that this game builds on Penny Punching Princess, which I didn't play. Teach, learn, pray, and eat with someone. I didn't quite comprehend those words then. What was I supposed to do? How about you become an instructor? I departed to discover just what that meant. And that's your request. Someone will pick you up, so please describe yourself. I received my first request as instructor. It said, the secret of the golden era and the relics of the ancient civilization lied in the hands of 4 princesses. To become a teacher and pave them a path to a new tomorrow, I wondered if I could really do such a thing. Okay, then we have a name, of course. We know my name. My name is always the same. Use this name, it's too late to say no now. Then we get to choose an appearance. I'll take this guy, why not? Let's see here. Put down. Let's see. Let's go female, sure. Let's do this one. Visor up, sure. We'll do... Oh, look, we got perverted, so we know it's a Japanese game. We'll take perverted. No voice, cool, vagabond, eccentric, sounds fine. Alright. Okay, so in my game, I started with Liliarty, and then you play Veronica when you are done Liliarty. That's why they say other princesses can be trained later. I did not do Alpana or Mono Maria, so let's go ahead and do Alpana. The kind dragon princess strives for world peace by spreading her words of faith. You find the other princesses get easier to train as you go because you have stronger and stronger weapons. Dragon Princess Alpana, for the sake of peace. I am fairly certain that when you are done training up the princesses, you're going to have a larger thing where the princesses are together, but like I said, I haven't gotten there yet, so I don't feel like I can fully review the game. Please, I beg you, take my hand. Oh, how I wanted to walk with you in that empty world. Thank goodness you were having a terrible nightmare. Are you quite alright? Goddess? Me? Fufu, unfortunately no. You're at the corner of the world, North Kamara. Yes, this is the real world. I found you sleeping like a baby there, so I cared for you until you awoke. You must not move. Your breathing is... Are you quite alright? I'm a little worried about you. You must go to the Great Kamara Faith's temple. Right now? Could you be on a pilgrimage? An official letter of request? Oh my. Dear Lord, I thank thee. Ami Noka Norito. My deepest apologies, I must go out for a little while. Oh, but are you well enough? Fufu, I'm glad then. If you'll excuse me, I must go. But before I go, do you know your way to the temple? Yes, that's correct. I recommend the Bug Cake Shop at the corner. It's rated with 5 stars and is perfect for gifts. Now, if you'll excuse me. If it's okay with you, I hope you'll come back soon. I'll eagerly await your return. Tail wagging. Many races migrate to these ragged peaks, but here at the North Kamara Commonwealth, the harsh weather keeps humans from living here. A gift! We give you our heartfelt thanks. Tauna, okay. Please wait here for one moment. 1,000 years ago, there was a terrible conflict. Today, it has become a safe haven for diverse cultures and a unique religion. Does everything appear to be order? Am I sweating at all? Does my tail appear acceptable? Then let us go. We are blessed for you to come to us. My name is Alpana Alma, the 64th sage of the Great Kamara Faith. Please raise your head and we will... Oh, goodness gracious, I think it was you all along. Foo-foo, yes, as destiny would have it. That's right, Hero Knight, I am the Dragonkin whose lap you laid your head in. Yes, the request is just as it says in the letter. We need your assistance, Hero Knight. The teachings of the Great Kamara Faith seek the coexistence and prosperity for all races. I wish to travel to other kingdoms so that I may spread our message of peace. For this reason, I ask for your help, Hero Knight, Master of Language and Culture. There was one other thing, mumble. There's no need to answer yet. Our meeting was, no doubt, the will of our god. Don't you think? Let's go on an adventure to save all creatures. There may be dangerous tribes in the way, but I can defend myself with these blades. May our god bless you. Signs of growth. Knowledge materia obtained. An encounter with the instructor inspires the princess. Then we get a new mission. Every day in battle or even normal life, there is something new to be learned, something to be chewed on, brashly explained, diligently researched, or prayed for. Valuable wisdom can be found. It's the duty of the instructor to provide guidance so that one may discover the potential within. How to obtain knowledge materia. Defeat certain enemies, claim relics, or clear missions to obtain new ideas called knowledge materia. You can refine materia and improve its benefits by providing direct guidance to the princess. Materia is used to raise the princess's attributes among several other benefits. Sure, we'll do the direct guidance tutorial. I mean, I already know this stuff, but sure. During battle with the princess, if there are direct guidance uses, which you see as the hearts, press and hold L and R at the same time. And then we can praise or scold. By doing direct guidance, you can receive materia. Materia is rewarded more often if you perform direct guidance better suited to the materia. So we get a speed increase. Wow. She is fast. Let's do a scold. Signs of growth obtained. So we obtain the materia. That's what happens as we use it. As we use it, we get it. Which means we need to do a lot of direct guidance. And those 3 uses update every single battle. Okay, dispatch your squad, press X. Move it to the mission, so we go dispatch. We can pick our team between either ourselves or the squad of the princess. Now, they do have dispatch times, so if you withdraw one, you have to wait a certain number of hours before it can be dispatched again. And you need to withdraw it in order to improve the stats, teach the knowledge, improve your commander, like your main character's stats. Alright, so we go to the mission node. Ahead, we can hit R to speed it up. For the sake of peace, start the mission. Reach the destination within the time limit. There's all sorts of missions, right? So we have missions that go into a place. We have missions of clearing enemies out on the battlefield. We will head up here, even though we don't have to. We can avoid all the enemies. But avoiding all the enemies doesn't show you all the attacks. And avoiding the enemies gives us no opportunity to do the direct guidance that we need. Soundtrack is pretty great. I really enjoy the tunes. They help out quite a bit. Hit a treasure chest to open it up. Beholder Hunter level 1 improved. Combat basics by fighting beholders. Those are these guys. Yeah, we want the treasure chest. Treasure chest can have weapons. Treasure chest can have hit points. Acquire Braveheart. See, there's a weapon. We can also improve our weapons, which is pretty cool. With praise. Remember, we have to use our direct guidance. Direct guidance often can increase your hit points too if you're running low, so you keep some back. A lot of treasure in this. Acquire a black cloak. And you'll see that like a black cloak doesn't sound like a weapon. It just improves your hit points and your defense. So you can switch your weapons between, like your items, I should say, instead of weapons, between princesses. Sorcerer's Ring. And when you do, it just strengthens them up. It makes other princess stories, like scenarios, go way faster. Whenever you inflict a break, it stops the enemy for a period of time. Alright, we'll throw. X attacks, really good. Also attacks from relics, but we haven't really had much of that right now. Oh no! I missed 2 direct guidances. You really want to max them out every single time you go. Alright, we're gonna move down to the mission. Still have 7 hours to get there. You see hours ticking by in the top left on the wheel. We have more than enough time. I'm not concerned. My only concern is getting as much. I also have to say, I am way more likely to praise than to scold. Well, let's get a mix in. How mean. Yep, I'm a meanie. Helix Ribbon Ring. Gonna kill a ton of things. Get a lot of loot. I want to make sure I actually use my direct guidance. Like I said, we don't really need it. I just want to make sure it's used. Okay, one of our knowledge materials, not materials, is done. I like that attack. That's a good attack. Enchanted Harness +1. That's probably good. Yeah, of course, we just kill things faster when we have that type of thing. You're amazing, hero. We were able to save those dangerous tribes under your marvelous command. Your decisive action and quick intellect is faster than the shooting stars. Come to think of it, it reminds me of what I read in your autobiography, the record of the steel of the dead, light and shadow. Foo-foo. I borrowed it from a friend. You've got a huge fan, hero. If they knew I was traveling with you, they'd be so jealous. I heard human children are feeble, but to think it was this bad. Yes. Are we almost at the border? Yes, we are. Our destination is the Magic Guild's wasteland. I heard the land was dominated by a fearsome guild known as the Rusty Magic Guild. Supposedly, if they catch unwelcome trespassers, they'll be turned into frogs. Goodness me, how frightening. But I do believe there is also... Anyhow, let's continue. Oh? Why have you stopped? It's because it's such a dangerous place that I feel these people need to be saved? Please do not worry. If they speak to you, just answer them straight. Yes, I do believe our God led us here to spread their forgiveness. The words of our God are as follows. Love thy neighbor. Giveth bread in excess to thy neighbor. It is also said, if they refuse, force it down their throats. Yes, I made that last one up. Is it okay? Not okay. Please forgive me. It's okay. Afterward, the followers will enjoy the food. None of it will go to waste. There's no need to be upset. Our God and I, we believe in you, hero. Now, on to the Rusty Magic Guild. Foo-foo. Finally, it's happening. I've been waiting for so long. Mission clear. Then we should get another mission. Ooh, Dragon Princess's Doctrine, level 1's been obtained. The first step in spreading the word of Kamara to all. Somehow the worst was averted. However, I'm itching for a new battle, but one day I will surely tire from battle. When the time comes, I'll return home and prepare for the next battle. Managing squad AP. Each squad has an AP value. As game time elapses, AP decreases. When the squad's AP is depleted, it will automatically withdraw. You can cover AP by using items or manually withdrawing. The maximum AP of the squad varies depending on the combination of commanders and soldiers. So you can see that we have 73 of 75, which is a ton, but it wants us to withdraw, and we will withdraw. Alright. Oh, go to the base menu and princess training. Every moment in daily life is a new opportunity to sublimate our experiences into new wisdom. Still, the princesses have much they've yet to learn from the world. As their instructor, it's my responsibility to guide them on the path of learning. How to use materia. In order for the princess to become more knowledgeable, teach her the knowledge materia you've obtained and watch her attributes improve. In addition to increase combat stats, she'll gain additional skills, access to new missions, and more. Materia can be taught as long as capacity points remain. The capacity meter refills and expands based on story progress. The princess cannot be trained when dispatched. So, we've got a materia list here. Find all obtained or learned knowledge materia. You can also equip learned materia and swap equip materia. So you can see that we got bonus materia down there that we can get rid of. So we have that done. We can't equip any of the bonus materia. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure why. Because knowledge materia, okay, means that it's learned, and the lightning bolt, as far as I'm aware, means that it's not learned. We have no bonus, that's fine. Then we say teach. So these are the ones that we can teach. We see that this one's going to improve strength. It's got 1 skill point reward, both of them do, and both of them require barely any capacity, just 1 little notch on the bottom. They're also 1-star materia. And you see over on the right, our spirit level, along with what we have, and then we have bonuses at the top for the next points. Down resist up, a new soldier that we can add to our squad, which means we could swap people out. All resist up, those are pretty cool. I want to hear more of Hero's wisdom. You see that the levels, a little bit have been added, but not enough to gain anything. The dessert was yummy! Virtual training comes later. And we have a new mission, Kamara's Judgment. Interesting. Also, we can go training grounds, skill upgrades. This is for us. I've led the princesses as their guide through their many learning experiences. I myself have learned much from them as well. Little by little, I feel my own skills are improving each day. I'll continue to train myself diligently. When you teach the princess knowledge materia, you receive skill points used to improve your own abilities. And those are the skill points that I mentioned. So you see we have 2. All of these things require different amounts. We see that just above skill points owned, how much are needed. Things like AP, to allow us to stay out longer, this costs more, like 5 per, and then more. Defense requires 2 originally. These ones just require 1. Like, oh wait, that one needs 2 for attack. Crazy. HP requires 1. We're gonna take an extra attack. There we go. Make us a little stronger. We have workshop, so we can equip weapons. So she's using the Kamara Disciple gear, which is 2 and 2. Now we can go to a 4 and 8, and I think that's probably the best we have. Yeah, Enchanted Harness. We're gonna take one of those. His is 3 and 2. We can go Black Cloak. We can go Braveheart actually for 4 and 2. That's not bad. Now we see enhanced weapons. The best knowledge gained from everyday experiences is knowledge that can be applied. Whether it's using tools reinforcing armor, the key to victory lies in embracing knowledge as one's sharpest weapon. In the workshop, you can enhance weapons and create items. Both require specific knowledge, materia, and gold. So you see here, we can upgrade our Kamara light gear, but we have to finish the Dragon Princess's Doctrine level 1 and spend $5,000. Not a big deal. Create items, we can't create anything yet, but later. Squad management. On these relic islands where war is inevitable, one must always be prepared for battle. Maximize the potential of forces by considering compatibility between soldier and commander. In this sense, experience is superior to training. Squads consist of soldiers and a commander. Unlock soldiers by leveling commanders. You can also recruit additional commanders. So here, you see for our main character, we can get hawkmen and soldiers, and just hawkmen for her. So eventually you can have some pretty interesting things. You can also recruit commanders, right? So we can have additional commanders. In this case, Kodama, Gustav, Garo. These are additional people to play as. It's kind of interesting. And that's going to cover the base. Right. Squad management we've seen. And we can't dispatch right away. We are looking at 5 hours for dispatch. New mission. New mission. So if we have a submission, which I think we do. Home, battle, training. Thought I had a submission here. Regular mission. No, just training. I mean, I'll send our main character up here to this battle. Looks like we're gonna have 2 battles, and then we should be able to send the princess out to that next mission. I don't want to grab the mana tower yet. We will want the mana tower, I think. We just don't need it yet. Or we're done. You also don't heal between battles, so that's important to note. Makes mana towers especially good. Mura's judgment. Start the mission? Absolutely. Hero, something's come up. I've received a report. There's an ambush waiting for us up ahead. Please guide me. My heart, mind, and soul are yours to command. Defeat all enemy forces. This one's going to take place on the map. Okay, people will come to me. I don't really have to worry about them. Relic Master! Some of the relics are really fantastic for dealing damage. The Zombie Buster. Come on, get out of the range of that attack. Magical Creature Manual. Yeah, there's a lot of materia. Whoa! We want to break. And you'll see we are out of attacks on that soldier. But it's fine, because we won. It's also fine because we have 3 more soldiers to use attacks with. Okay, I'm gonna want to heal. Alright, and we're full. I'm gonna stay out of these circles. Stay out of the circles, guys. That's where the attacks are coming. Ah, our first dragon. Oh, again, we want to watch out here. Okay, we want one more break. Oh, okay, he's gone. Dragon defeated! Bosses are gigantic in this game. We'll say they are few and far between, but they are gigantic. Okay, looks like the next one does not want to move, so we can head down to him. And looks like we do not have... Whoa. Looks like we don't have any relics here to take advantage of. Knowledge of soldiers. 1. Whoa. Easy peasy, boys. Your work was sweeping like the gods' will. Yet another successful sermon of Kamara. Kamara's judgment spread love and fair judgment even to the most corrupt. More misguided souls, let's admonish them. Okay, now we should be able to dispatch. And we're gonna head over and get this chest. Attack up S. And then we need to head down to the mission, which is really far away. Looks like we'll have some battle along the way. Fantastic. Just remember, we want to use that guidance. Good job. My, Fufu. I really want to make sure that I've got all the direct guidance used. That one's HP recovery. You'll notice we should be stronger now because we've upgraded our weapons. We can take on the balls. Relic Master. Alright, that covers our direct guidance. Yeah, Princess Doctrine level 1 obtained, which means we can upgrade our weapon. Of course, we can't actually upgrade our weapon until we go back. Whoa, you need to take this over. There we go. Now it won't attack us. Good job getting those relics. Good work, Princess. Vorpal Condenser +1. That's probably pretty good. Whoa! We're breaking the enemies very good. I do not want to lose the direct guidance. Knowledge of Soldiers level 1's finished. Praise for destroying enemies. Whoa! Commander's Courage level 2. Commander experience gained from fighting a powerful foe. Good job, Commander. 41 seconds for that one. Yeah, so submissions come up as you play. The submissions really do add a lot to the story, as well as giving you additional loot and additional materia. The realm of magic guilds is inhabited almost entirely by mages who didn't bother to enact an official name for the land. These wastelands lack a formal leader, but the Rusty Magic Guild, the most powerful organization, served as its informal government. The one who leads this capricious organization goes by many names. The Rusty Magic Guild representative refuses to attend international meetings, but I surmise even if they did, other kingdoms would grow even more wary, potentially inciting needless conflict. It is the kingdom with the highest rate of conflict, devoting resources to research over rapport. Is that what this travel guide called a skip and a hop across the Relic Archipelagos says about this place? Wow, you wrote this book too? You really are amazing. But this really is quite a terrifying land. You see, my tail won't stop trembling. If you listen closely, you can hear the distant sounds of battle. Like I was saying, the Grey Magic Guild's territory starts right here. Why, your dumb Magic Guild is garbage. Wasn't that rock over there the border marker? Don't be so damn nitpicky. Shut up. Fine, let's settle this once and for all. Fine. Excuse me. Huh? Isn't it foolish to draw borders on land? After all land is borrowed from our god. If we keep fighting over things, we'll only find ourselves alone and sad. Now, if you'll please smile and kiss hands, be happy to be living on the land under the sky. May the love of Kamara be with you all. Wait, who are you people? Can't you see we're in a serious argument? Could you not overcomplicate the story? Could you go back over to your own damn side? That was difficult. It's hard to get through to people when they're so angry. I must make them stop their fighting. Hero, I wish you to stay by my side. So we get another map mission. Oh, these guys aren't moving. Alright. We'll take them out and then we will call it a day. Okay, so this is a more complicated map mission, which is totally cool. Happy to do it. Come on. Polar battery. Excellent. Sometimes I have had difficulty opening the treasure chests, but it's not too bad. Zombie mana tower. I'm gonna take one of those. Not 100% sure what the zombie one does. We'll praise. You honor me, I'm sure I do. You'll see on the map, all relics are indicated by a black square. Come on. And praise for defeating the enemies. Since we changed weapons, we have a new attack. I like it. So much treasure. Like, so much. Sorcerer's Ring +1. Nice. We'll praise for getting the relic. I don't understand. Okay. So we did not get a bonus effect from that one, because she has no idea why I praised her. If we don't claim these places, the enemies do. Commander's Courage! I thought we were headed that way. I guess we're headed up. Yep. Next. Okay. There we go. Make sure we use the relic. Relics are cool and important. I think we probably have one more battle if I was to guess. You'll notice we have 78% dominance of the field. Not 100% what that does other than indicate like how many things we've acquired. Come on. There we go. I think that's it. Yep. All right, we got one more. Then we are going to call it a day on this preview. So keep in mind that we do a lot more princess training than I've done so far, but otherwise, this is the main gameplay loop. This game comes out on March 26th, price of $40. As with most NIS America releases, it does have a physical copy, and it does have a... don't really care about that. And it does have a collector's edition. And NIS America usually goes above and beyond with the collector's editions. Right? They make good physical copies. I'm gonna just refill my health real quick. So much money. I'll take it. I think those swords that we pick up, we can also pick up shields, do improve our... There we go. Come on, come on, come on. They do improve our attack and defense. So they're always worth picking up. It occurs to me that I've totally forgotten to use my direct guidance. Make sure we use our praising. We want to make sure we get our knowledge materia. Otherwise, I feel really strong at the moment. Whoa. Okay. I'm missing something. Ah, this way, okay. A lot of times the gates will open. If you have no idea where the gate opens, then you gotta look around for a sec. It ends up being just a super minor issue. Sometimes maybe like an arrow would help, but for the most part, the arenas are small enough and straightforward enough that you can find your way. There we go. Like I said, I have actually died in the game, right? So not the entire game doesn't become just super easy. There's a good mix. Cosmetica. Galleon Breath +1. Ooh, I like that one. And we're done. 77 enemies defeated. Yes, that is a pretty good game to just chill out to. To kneel before such a delicate woman, how could I be so pathetic? What have I been doing with my life? Ah, please, there's no need to feel bad. Everything will be okay. It doesn't matter what you've done up until now. It only matters what you do from now on. Our god once said, slap one cheek, but kiss the other. Oh, what a lovely thought. I have something on my face. It's a tear. You don't need to be a part of such terrible, violent guilds anymore. You can do away with all your suffering. Why don't you join the great Kamara faith, where we love and coexist in happiness? Lady Albana! Hero, I cannot thank you enough. The light of Kamara may just shine through. I have no words for my gratitude. Praise that behavior. Hey, we got another one. Yes, my strength will only grow from here. Meeting Hero must have been divine intervention. Yours is a resounding song of salvation for all. This land, our god knows, needs to hear it. Ah, where was it? Then I will purchase a souvenir and then onward to the next destination. Let's see, in this travel guide, the souvenir recommendation pages. Oh, bother, there isn't one? No problem, I'll just ask the locals. Speaking of which, there's a pretty girl with a cute dress over there. Before I could say otherwise, she pranced ahead to meet the bossy girl. Being the sincere girl she is, I couldn't discern if she didn't understand what she got herself into, or if she willingly ignored it. Hello, excuse me, but would you happen to know if there are any gift shops around here? What? Who do you think you are? Do you know who you are in the presence of? This is Rusty Magic Guild's number 2. Well, that works out splendidly. Excuse me, Miss Number 2. Would you be able to recommend me any gift shops around? I can tell you Magnica also in the Magic Princess story. Huh? Gift shops? What's with this woman? I don't have time for such silly things. I'll teach this dreadful woman not to mess with the great Magnica. If you don't want to be turned into a frog, get out of my face. Is what I've always wanted to say. Hee hee. Oh, is that so? Then if you'll excuse me. Wait a second, I was talking to you still. As I was saying, there's a fantastic gift shop 6 blocks that away in a small basement. I'll show you the way if you insist. You don't need it? Fine, just get out of here. That girl was a little obnoxious, but she was very kind. It seemed like she had someone who she likes. What a cute girl. When someone deeply cares for another, does it last forever? I don't know the feeling, but I can be aroused forever, you say? That's just like you to be so strange, Hero. I did pick the pervert. Let's keep going to the next place. Next is the Mercantile Trade Coalition. Innovation, ambition, corruption. I hear it is the land filled with greed and misery. There's no doubt that place is just as bad. Oh, you're trying to stop me again. I have Hero and our god by my side, so I know everything will be okay. We must bestow salvation on the needy like rain. Yes, Fufu. Mission clear. Dragon Princess Doctrine Level 2. Assuage criminals to promote the well-being of society. And we get 2 new missions. All wisdom can be acquired through learning with proper experience, intelligent repetition. Anything is possible. With discipline and a broad perspective, one can gain all the wisdom the world offers. Bonus materia is different from knowledge materia and can only be obtained by completing bonus missions. Bonus missions are optional tasks such as defeating a certain number of enemies or finding a lot of gold. You see, we have training missions. We got tons of guys down. But we've withdrawn. I thought we withdrew. Hold on. Withdraw the squad. And we'll check out the materia here. You can see now we have much more to gain. And our capacity is 4, which means we should have like 4 full hearts. Oh, spirit and strength both hit level 2. So we learned down, resist, up. Bullet onion can now be recruited. Commander's stats increased. And then you can see we've got a couple of level 3 things on the list as well. So if we go into squad management, you can see here that well, Scrabble can now get bullet onions as well, but so can she. You can see Hawkmen have 2 attack, 2 defense, 3-star attacks. Bullet onions, much, much worse. They do have higher AP and more HP, but otherwise, worse all around. That said, Hawkman is at level 26. I don't know if that has an impact on the stats. Hawkman is also a flying enemy, and Bullet Onion has a bow for an attack. But I mean, we'll throw one in just to have him in there. Of course, we're not actually going to be doing anything with it. Take a look at Workshop of Weapons. Sorry, I want Enhanced Weapons. You can see now that we can totally upgrade Kamara Light Gear. Kamara Heavy Gear needs Dragon Princess's Doctrine level 3, so that comes again in the future. If we equip weapons, she's got the Enchanted Harness right now, but you see Kamara Light Gear is slightly stronger. Lower defense, but slightly stronger. So right now we have 5, and Polar Battery is a 9 and 2. That sounds really cool. 11 and 0 on the Sorcerer's Ring. Low defense. This one has super high defense, and the weapon trait draws the blood out. So the weapon trait is what does the attack with the high defense. Actually, Vorpal Condenser +1 sounds really great. 12 and 6. And we still can't create any weapons, and I still think we don't have any bonus materia. Oh, we do. Cleared a stage with less than 50% hit points. And enemy, human, 5 destroyed. There we go. Okay, so that is a preview of the Princess Guide, the game that I've been enjoying. Like I said, comes out March 26th, 40 bucks. Check it out. It's available for pre-order now. I hope to have a review within the next week when I've spent some more time with the game, just a full-fledged review instead of just gameplay. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more quick looks, previews, reviews, feel free to subscribe. Plus, it helps out the channel quite a bit. You can share the video. You can comment on the video. I love talking to people down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time.